Let me not be mean. This is Coco, guys. My baby girl. It's my baby girl. See, I do go. See, I just want to be loved and seen. I love her so much. So anyways, yeah, so I posted a video. So this was my general take. I'm not gonna get in too deep into it. But if you want to watch the TikTok video, go to my main TikTok. It's your girl Asia, right? I wanted to make a very specific point, and I intentionally chose not to use the word fearmonger in the video because when people get online and educate people or make people aware of things that are happening around the world, especially even in this country, their argument is, oh, well, how is it fear mongering for things that are happening or will happen and X, Y, and Z? So I understood that argument, and so I intentionally chose not to use the word fear mongering. But the only reason why I'm just going to casually use it in this episode is because I have seen countless videos viral. You can go look it up. Countless videos of people in these, they're using the hook of pretty much telling people to be afraid. There are literal videos of people saying, hey, this is all the fucked up things that's going on in the world. We're fucked. Don't get your hopes up for any future. It's over and done with. And it's like people literally saying within that same video, like, you should be scared. Y'all aren't scared enough. You should be afraid for what's to come. Like, people are literally inciting fear. So it's like, I don't really know what else you want to call that. If it's not fear mongering, you want to reject the fear mongering label just because these things are based off things that will manifest, could manifest in its full form soon or whatever, or you just being stating facts of things that are happening, like, but you're literally telling people to be afraid, and you're telling people to be afraid. You're normalizing fear. You're inciting fear. This is literally it. So they don't want me to call it fear mongering, whatever. So I'll try to skate around that language, but I still might use it. My point of talking about this was nobody was talking about the dark side of this type of content, right? The doom and gloom content. And people have called it out. People have noticed that there are certain creators. I'm going to use Spencer as an example. Because he's a great example. There's this TikTok creator, very big creator on TikTok, Spencer, white dude. Spencer Swa, I think. I forgot his full name. He has this trend called the daily scream, right? Where he just screams and rants about stuff. And so even with him lately, he's been having these daily scream segments where he is, telling people, informing people about things that are going on, but it's in a very nihilistic, like, the world is going to end type of thing, right? And so that's just one example, but there's so many viral videos of people doing this. I think this is weird, right? So here's where we get into the territory where some of y'all brains might shut off, because I'm going to have a very nuanced discussion. So I guess some of y'all might not be able to digest as well, right? Like, I'm just being honest, okay? When it comes to normalizing fear, these creators are doing what the government does to us, right? What does the government do to us? If the government wants to put out information to incite fear, to make people scared, to make people feel depressed, whether the information is rooted in fact or whether it's fabricated, they're going to make sure the way that they package that message, that they're going to get that emotion from people. Does this make sense? If you're watching me, I need y'all to stay with me, okay? Whether the information is something we actually should be afraid of or not, whether they're telling us something truthful or not, if they want us to be afraid, they will make sure they package the information in the way that they deliver it to make sure that their needs are met. That's what they have always done, and that's what they are actively doing, right? These creators, right? Because it's even a deeper issue, because it's mainly a short form content issue. So people have short attention spans, and you're using that very short period of time you have to speak to people and to have their attention. You prefer to use that time to make them feel fearful rather than hopeful, or rather than putting themselves to use, right? You would rather Use that little bit of time you have to tell everybody, hey, the world is so fucked up. Don't get your hopes up. You might as well, the world is over. Don't get your hopes up about any type of future you may have. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're fucked. Okay, problem. What I just said, I hear problem. Solution. Where's the solution? Right? Some people may say, oh, well, there's no definitive solution for some of these things. Cool. There has to be something, though, that we can all contribute to get to a solution, right? Is there not? Even something as simple as bringing awareness to some things is a part of building a solution. Signing petitions, educating people, bringing awareness, responsible awareness, not fearful awareness, but simply just educating people and being like, hey, by the way, this is happening. There's too many people propping up their phones, wanting to go viral and just wanting to profit off of something they know will ignite a very strong emotion, not giving a fuck about how people actually care, how people actually feel about it after. Because the point that my main point that I'm forgetting for why I even brought up my video, a girl commented under my video who just turned 18. And she pretty much said, well, but like, what is the point though? What can we do? Because I just turned 18 and honestly, I want to kind of pull the plug and not be here anymore, because what's the point? After I gave such a nuanced take about, hey, yeah, the world isn't unicorn and rainbows, but spending too much energy on what we can't do rather than what we can do and what is in our control is very counterproductive. And it's going to send a lot of people into a spiral of depression, especially young people. And inciting fear and normalizing people to live in fear it just manifests weakness. If a fucking big ass spider came in front of me right now, I would literally run away. Like, I would literally run out of this room and I would never return. Okay? Now, someone who is not afraid of spiders, right? Someone who's not, and let's even say it was like some kind of poisonous spider or something, right? Because normally, like, spiders really are not harmful, right? But let's say it's a spider that can actually fucking hurt me, right? I would leave, right? Expeditiously. But if a motherfucker come in a room who is not afraid of spiders, or who might be afraid, but they know how to properly discard the spider and remove them from the space, and they know how to approach the spider and what to do and where to put it, do you think that person is coming into the room on my type of energy, scared and wanting to run away from it and not knowing what to do and frantic and all of these emotions? No. Being fearful of something actually really isn't being fearful of something that you want to combat, prepare for, and fight actually is so counterproductive. The more educated you are of the thing that you are preparing for or fighting, the more grounded you become mentally. And because y'all keep telling, oh, you should be scared, and you're pretty much inciting fear upon people. So when shit actually goes to shit, you think those same people are now going to, like, not crumble? What the fuck are y'all trying to do? Like, people have to understand that a lot of these creators, right, online, do not have good intentions. They don't. These people who get up online and say things, right, and try to posture it in a way where, like, oh, I'm just trying to keep y'all educated. I'm just trying to let y'all know. Some of these people are miserable as fuck. Some of them are projecting. Some of them are actually depressed. Some of them want to give up on their life. Before the war has even started, before the fight has even begun, truly. These people who are behind these phones trying to tell y'all how y'all need to feel and what y'all need to do feel so low. And they just want y'all to feel the same way. And guess what? A lot of motherfuckers do feel the same way. It's a lot of miserable motherfuckers just, like, flocking together, congregating. Y'all keep that shit over there. Some of these people who are making these videos, they don't actually care if anything gets better. They've already submitted to this future that they're so fucking obsessed with, rather than the present, which is all we have right now, and focusing on what they can do with their platform. It's so crazy to me how people with big platforms would rather just tell everybody to just be scared and live in fear and keep pushing this doom and gloom shit rather than taking that same energy to motivate people and push people towards making steps towards real change. Because then the little advice or suggestions that these people drop in these videos, they're like, oh yeah, you know, build community, you know, stock up on food, on water, and all of these things, right? That needs to be the conversation. But see, these things are either not in the video or they might sprinkle it in the comments because that's not a good hook. It's not a good hook to actually problem solution or problem the ways we can contribute to a solution. Like, cool, I get it. That outline and framework of a take, it probably doesn't get you views, right? I get it. So it's better to just like keep giving the hook of this nihilistic doom and gloom. The world is ending. It's only gonna get worse. Don't get your hopes up. It's gonna keep getting worse. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. That's better, right? And I understand that a lot of people's tactic is trying to scare people enough, like into people trying to scare people into waking up or doing something, right? And I even just seen a video earlier, and I was like, I feel like I'm watching so many people lose their minds all the time, right? Number one, but I'm also watching so many people lose their minds trying to save niggas that don't want to be saved. Stop trying to save people that don't want to be saved. Y'all get online and y'all get so pissed about how many people are so isolated in their own reality and who are like dumb and who don't know shit about that's going on around them, right? Y'all care way too much. Y'all are on social media, prop up your phones, getting angry, getting mad, damn near crying because so many people around you are stupid and they're too focused on their own reality to actually expand their minds outside of this little bubble that they live in. You can't save everybody. Like, what is y'all obsession with this Superman mentality? And I'm actually gonna get into that on a separate stream, but y'all will literally lose your minds trying to save people that don't want to be saved. Why are y'all trying to drag people into some kind of revolution and trying to help people that why are you so mad about the people that won't listen? Focus on the people that do listen. Focus on the people that are aware, that are awake. Let's pour more energy into them. Why do y'all invest so much energy into shit, into things and people that you cannot change? Worry about what worry. Like, I literally just seen a TikTok video of a girl losing her mind. I'm so sick of everybody not paying attention and not caring about all these things. Why are they not worried about you? Those people that you mad about, they not worried about you. Focus on the collective that is actually awake. Focus on the collective that actually cares about things and people outside of themselves. Focus on those people. Y'all put too much energy into things that you don't need to. So, if you're watching, please engage in a dialogue, okay? I'm still getting into it, but yap with me, okay? My next topic, well, it's still in the same topic, but the next point I wanted to make, simply put, just to end this portion of it, only focusing on the negative is pointless. The world is very big. There's a lot of messed up things happening. It is so pointless to consume yourself, to literally put the weight of the world on your individual shoulders. I didn't ask to be here, right? One day we all just ended up here, right? In this period of time. This is, again, y'all's issue with nuance and duality. There's two different types of people that exist right now. This is where y'all myopic views really fuck y'all up. There's two very far extremes. There are a group of people that are so isolated from a broader reality, right? And they're more so obsessed with their own personal reality, right? They don't care about things that are going on. They're just living in la la land. They're living in their own world, right? Living their life. They think everything's fine, whatever. Cool. Then there's people on the other far extreme who know everything that's happening, not only where they live in this country, completely outside of it. They consume themselves in so much awareness that they lose themselves. And now they're just walking around like a zombie, almost waiting for doomsday. Because the empath in them, of course, cares. And then you realize you care so much, but that you can't fix everything, that it makes you just angry and frustrated. And now you're in psychosis. I I am literally smack dab in the middle. Smack dab in the middle. What fascinates me is the fact that people don't believe that they can be in the middle. People don't believe that they can do both. People don't believe that they can be aware of things that are happening in the world and care about them and take steps towards wanting to change things and make an impact, while also being present and enjoying things that I have in front of me. Going outside, like putting my phone down, going outside, connecting with nature, playing with my dog, speaking to my family, spending time with my family, going out to party with friends, going to talk to my friends, going to shove my favorite meal down my throat. Like, two things can happen at the same time. Would y'all agree or no? Do we have to choose? Would you agree or no? Because take yourself out of the matrix for a second and simply just have a realistic human perspective. I'm not saying that just because there's a lot of things you can't change, you shouldn't care about it. I'm actually not saying that at all. I think that even if there's a lot of things that you can't change, you should care about it. But I also have mastered a certain level of detachment that's actually like pretty insane. How I'm able to observe something, have a feeling, and remove it when it no longer needs to be, when I no longer need to be involved with it. I observe something and I'm like, okay, what can I do in this moment to change this? Or do I want to act on this? What are the steps that I can take in order to not solve this problem, more say, because it doesn't have to always be about you wanting to solve things, but more so like, what is one little thing that I can do, even if it's small, in order to kind of remove that feeling on me, that discomfort or frustration, any of those emotions that I have from a particular situation, right? All you have is right now. That's all you have. And like, we're at a point in life where we have people who are getting mad at people who are very aware about things that are happening in the world. And then we have people who are very mad and frustrated that too many people are present in their reality and enjoying the only life that they have right now. Because yes, all these bad things are happening, right? And I can go vote, I can sign petitions, I can build community, I can do all these things that I'm supposed to prepare, to combat, or to bring awareness to these things. Simply just bringing awareness on the smallest scale is still very helpful. After I do that, then what? After I do that, then what? I go live my fucking life while I still have it. And I'm not even just saying that as it relates to things that are going in the world, because I don't fucking subscribe to the end of the world doomsday shit. But I'm just saying, as a human, life expectancy, I'm not going to be in this body forever already. I have things to be grateful for. I have things to be happy about. I have things to be sad about and frustrated about. But I can't put the weight of the world on my shoulders. I'm not Superman and I'm not God. And too many of y'all tried to play God. And that's why a lot of y'all are at home, y'all are depressed, and y'all are on the edge of ending it all. Because you put too much onto you. And y'all have this fucking savior complex that is really going to make a lot of y'all like have to go to a psych ward. Everybody doesn't need to be saved. And everybody isn't a terrible person for being present. Being present doesn't mean you don't care about things that are happening, things that are going to happen, or things that have happened. It just means I'm aware and I'm living in the now. What can I do right now? If I can't do it right now, on to the next thing. It's very simple what I'm describing. And it's actually really insane that people don't believe that they can do both. And so when I watch everybody kind of losing their minds on these such far extremes, humans are very extreme. And it's really fascinating to watch. There's something in the middle that is actually a lot more healthy, which is the energy that I live in, where I don't live in unicorns and rainbows. And I don't just think that life is just going to be this super beautiful, easy thing for the rest of my existence. I'm aware of things that are happening and where things are headed. But we're not there yet. We're not in the future yet. We're not there yet. But why are y'all so worried about, why are humans so obsessed with everything except the present? Again, you could be aware of it, but y'all almost live in it. It's, again, the very far extremes. It's people that live so far into the distant future, or the future that they create based off things that they see. And then there's people that are so, like, they're almost too secluded in their own world that it hurts them more than it helps them. It's just such far extremes. That's just so fucking unnecessary. And I lie somewhere in the middle. I'm sorry. I like to keep a balance. It's what keeps me alive. It's what keeps me sane. You don't have to be this angry, like, depressed person all the time in order to actually care about things that are happening and make changes. People can get aware and still go live their fucking lives because that's all we have right now. You can go vote, sign petitions, bring awareness to certain issues, motivate people to get up and do what they can, and then you can go and turn around and still live your fucking life. Because what the fuck else are you supposed to do? Sit around and stare at the ceiling all day? Because some of you, while other people don't have the privilege to be living in a healthy body right now and have access to certain resources and have a certain platform and have a very strong voice and connection to a large group of people, some people don't have that privilege. Your ass is sitting up here more so focused on just staying in a state of negativity and then continuing to promote it. Live your life. Care about things that are happening in the world, work towards a change in them, and motivate others, and go live your life. Because that's all you have. And if you feel like you don't deserve, you're not worthy of enjoying your life because of things out of your fucking control, you live that life. I'm not telling y'all how to feel. You live that life. I won't do that. I won't do that. That's depressing as fuck, and it's not necessary. Go live your life. And when I say live your life, I'm not saying, oh, just go out, go to trips and do all this stuff. I'm simply even just saying, bro, look at the things around you and be grateful. Show some gratitude. Go donate some fucking food or clothes or something. Go do something for somebody. Go thank your family for some shit. Go thank your higher power or yourself or whatever you motherfucking believe in for fucking you being able to fucking breathe. Look at the abundance around you and live. Just live. Just like, just be in flow state and just live. Stop thinking about yesterday. Stop thinking about what can happen tomorrow, months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. I'm not saying don't be aware of it, but don't live there because you're not there.